Now in today's video, you guys are going to learn pretty much why Facebook stock is crashing and pretty much should you buy this stock right now. Is it undervalued, overvalued, or should you just completely ignore it? I hope you guys enjoy it, and overall I hope you guys get something of value out of this video. And if you do, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, concerns, ask them down in the comments and I'll get back to you. So what is going on with Facebook? So you guys can see we have ticker symbol FB. This is Facebook stock. So looking at it just without context, you guys can see we have a beautiful upward trend, and lately we have this massive sell-off where the stock has sold off more than 15% in value, and it seems like it's never going to end. But if we actually look at this stock, we can understand a couple of things, okay? Facebook in general has a tendency to use this yellow line as overall support. You guys can see it's hit it several times, and we get buying pressure every single time there. So looking at it, when something like this falls, this just brings a good opportunity to buy it near a support line. Not to mention, anytime that this stock hits the green on the RSI or falls below really a 30, we have a tendency to see it spike back up another 15%. So looking at it now, you guys can see that 1, it's undervalued on the RSI. 2, it's hitting support. 3, it has a beautiful upward trend. Not to mention, this would be just like buying it on support. Okay, yes, Facebook is going to be a more volatile growth stock compared to other stocks or ETFs just because of the nature of it, right? So if we actually go ahead and we look up why Facebook stock crashed, you will know, I'm sure you guys know, that Facebook in general today has been completely out of service, okay? Which has investors panicking, saying when are they going to get the site up? What is going on? And so it's making them dump their position because they're like, all right, Facebook, the site's down. I don't even want this stock anymore. I probably made some money on it. Or if you bought it up in here, you're like, what is going on? I'm freaking out. I just want to get out of this and not have to worry about it. Okay. So I understand where everybody's coming from. Not to mention, Facebook is always in the news. Okay. Facebook's banning people. Facebook is getting controversial about political. So it's just very hard to judge, is Facebook going to be a stable stock to invest in? Me personally, here's my overall opinion on it. It's nothing crazy. It's very, very easy to honestly understand. Okay. Facebook is one of the largest companies in the United States. Okay. Facebook is in the top 5 tech stocks weighted by market cap in the United States by size. It's part of FANG. So it's Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, and Google. These are the top pretty much tech stocks out there, Facebook being one of them. Okay, so are they going to die? No. Facebook is a very large company. When you look at it at the 3-year chart, you guys can see this little sell-off was honestly probably expected. You can see it was very overvalued on the RSI. It was hitting the red, which has a tendency to see sell-off in the future, just like it did in here. Sell-off down to this green, buying pressure. So when you look at it, understand that volatility is just part of the nature of the beast. It's part of this stock. So there's a couple strategies that I would recommend for investing in Facebook into this huge beast, okay? 1 would be buying on support. So buying on support would be buying it when it sells off, just like it did today. And it's right on the support line of that 200 moving average line, that yellow line. 2, if you don't want to try to judge it and try to buy when it's undervalued or on support, a fantastic strategy would be dollar cost averaging. So it's pretty much just a fantastic way to invest into growth stocks and understand that there's still a little bit of risk, but you're fine with it because you're just not going to put a whole bunch of money up front. You're going to spread out your investments into weekly or even monthly increments so you get a good average price for your time for that time period, okay? So here's an example. If you want to invest $1,000 into Facebook, instead of putting up $1,000 all up front right now, which I think would be a good idea, but if you're like, hey Carter, you could be wrong, which I very well could be, but what you do is you would invest $100 a week over the next 10 weeks. So the beauty of it is if Facebook stock continues to fall, all you're doing is you're just averaging down your price. So when it recovers, you make a lot more money. But on the flip side, if it just automatically rebounds, you could be missing out on some profit. But if it goes up in general, you're still making money. And if it sells off, you still have money to buy in on a discount. So honestly, it's a pretty cool thing. But the main question of the video is who should buy Facebook? Okay, me personally, everybody should own a little bit of Facebook. And if you're somebody that doesn't even want to deal with it, that's fine. You don't have to. But I would recommend maybe a 1 to 2% of your portfolio into Facebook. So what that means is for every $100, put a single dollar in Facebook. It's going to be volatile, but it's also going to have some growth behind it. Just understand volatility is fine with it. And yeah, if you look at this site, you guys can see that people are freaking out because of Congress, senators, they are saying that it's, huge market cap and a variety of other things. A whole bunch of other things you can see here. I don't even want to say, but it's just one of those things where you cannot worry about it. Companies are always going to be in the news, especially social media sites. So at the end of the day, it's not worth getting all caught up in on it. Just understand the fundamentals and you guys will be fine. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. And if you did, hit that like button and subscribe, and we will see you guys later. Remember to stay happy, stay positive, stay safe. Take care.